Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is an exciting day because we are wrapping up all of our work and everything from the beautiful city of Chiang Mai and we are heading to our next destination. I can't believe we've already spent a whole month in this beautiful city. It was the perfect time. We were so productive. I got a lot of work done and now we are at the airport. And while at airport, the first thing we obviously do is order ourselves some amazing breakfast, and our go-to order is always the breakfast menu of McDonald's. And then we quickly got all of our security check-in done. We also got a lovely VAT refund because I had to unexpectedly buy my MacBook here because my older one stopped working. And then we started heading towards our flight. One thing that I have to mention is that the Chiang Mai airport is so beautiful. It's surrounded by hills all over and it's so beautiful and green that we had the best time taking off from here. And with just an hour long flight, we landed in our new destination, Vietnam, which is a new country for us to explore. We got some SIMs, some cash, and this amazing guy from our hotel was here to pick us up. He also got a very, very big van for us to keep our luggage comfortably, sit comfortably, and get to the hotel. And this is our first time in this country, so I'm so excited. It's just the perfect weather for us. I love rains. And this is where we are spending the next couple of months. This is Da Nang, the beautiful city of Da Nang. It's a beachside city in the central part of Vietnam and has quickly become one of the nomad capitals of the world. It's perfectly suited for people like us. And we've booked ourselves a lovely beachfront hotel, and I'll quickly give you a room tour. So this is our room. We have a lovely balcony. I would love to spend more time in this balcony. The hotel staff was also really sweet to leave us a note, and as you can see, my work desk, which is where I'll spend most of my time, is facing the beach, and I absolutely love that fact. The bed and everything is just perfect for me. The size is great, and this is going to be my view for the next couple of months. I'm so excited to explore Da Nang. Hello everyone, I am reporting a few days later and we've already spent a couple of days in Da Nang, and I have to say I have kind of fallen in love with this city. It's so perfectly set up for people like us to just come and spend a couple of months here, focus on some productive projects, get some work done. I have been loving everything that the city has to offer so far. Today I thought I will answer a couple of questions that I got on some of my previous videos. A lot of you left some such meaningful comments, so thank you so much first of all for doing that. And then I also understand the curiosity around this kind of a lifestyle, so I've picked three most common questions that I got and I thought I'll answer them for you. First question is, how are you able to afford this lifestyle? And I so feel this question because I remember seeing a lot of my favorite YouTubers and creators and entrepreneurs back in the day live this lifestyle, and I used to think, how are they able to do this? Like, what do you have to do to make this happen? Thankfully, now that I know, I can give you some suggestions. So there are two things, right? Paritosh and I are traveling together. My husband is a freelancer. He works with a lot of clients, and his work doesn't require him to be based in a particular location, so he can work online and do all of his work from here. I, on the other hand, I have my own academy, I have a YouTube channel, I have a lot of other products. Together, both of us also have a few businesses which are back in India, they're based in India. We also have a SaaS product which has some subscriptions. So we have like quite a lot of things that are kind of currently fueling the revenue for us. So we are actively working here. We are not on a full-time vacation. We are mostly working on weekdays, and in the evenings and on weekdays we have like a lovely vacation because like we're at a beach location, so it's awesome. Next question is, do you miss having a home and a permanent space that's your own? And this is a difficult question for me to answer because on some days, yes, I do miss having my own space, my own house, my own room. I miss my bed, I miss my bed sheets, I miss all of that. But one thing that we have actively decided to invest on while we travel is very, very comfortable accommodation. We do not compromise on that. We're not staying in hostels, etc. So we do have a really good space. There are some things that I'm very particular about. Like, I want high thread count bed sheets. I want my washroom to be a particular way. I want to have a balcony where I can go and spend some time in the evening, etc. So we made a list of things that were non-negotiable for us, and we've booked an accommodation that kind of matches all of that. So with that, thankfully, we don't. don't miss out on having a home, at least not right now. Maybe a couple of months into this, I may start missing it, in which case I'll come back. It's easy. And the last and the most common question is, what kind of a budget do you need to make something like this happen? So, of course, there's no one, like cannot just give you one number or one answer for this, because it depends on what kind of a lifestyle do you want. I would say typically on an average, at least a lakh and a half per person would be needed if you are a single person. If you are a couple, then probably 2 lakhs a month would be required. I mean, you can make it happen in lesser than that for sure. Like if you are okay with hostel accommodation, if you're okay with just having street food and those kind of things, then you can definitely make it happen. The good thing about Southeast Asia is literally you could make a lifestyle like this happen under any budget. But I just feel like, before you start to do this, at least reach a point where you have your basic emergency fund and some investments, and those basics are taken care of for you. Paritosh and I typically at this point are spending anywhere between 2 to 2.5 lakhs per month, which was also very similar to what we were spending back home in India. So that was the budget and that was the rule we made for ourselves. What we spend in India is the same amount of budget that we will have for our life here. And so far we've been able to make it happen, and we are very happy that with the same amount of spending, we're able to, kind of have this lifestyle. So we really like it. So that's it for today, guys. In this video, I just wanted to quickly give you an update that we've now moved from Chiang Mai to Da Nang, and we'll be spending the next month or 2 months mostly in this particular city. We're very excited about it. I will obviously make a lot of vlogs and content, etc. for you to get an idea about this space. I'm currently working from a co-working space. This is a lovely co-working. We have a lot of exciting co-working spaces, cafes, etc. here. So I'll give you a tour of all of that going forward. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.